Hey guys, Patty here, brand ambassador and also brand founder of the Laser Lounge. Wanting to reach out to you personally to kind of share some of the fun new stuff we've got going on. You know, it's been a season and for good reasons. You know, we started out like about 2.5 years ago, started little by little growing into our new space, and now we're expanding again due to the demand, and we're listening. You know, you guys are telling us things like, you know, it's harder to get an appointment. I'd like to see more services. When are you guys going to do injectables? These are the types of things that we're paying attention to. We want to make sure that we're meeting that demand, and always with good, solid understanding in reference to what you're expecting from us and delivering on that. So what we've done with all of our changes is we've really kind of paced things out. You know, Dr. Sarabin's very, very picky about who he has on his staff, so we've been really, really careful to make sure we're also hiring the right folks to do these services. I'll touch on that in just a minute. But first and foremost, a little housekeeping. You're going to notice that we're doing a little bit more laser across the courtyard. We have opened up the bungalow to do laser services, and we'll be moving, actually. We got a little notice from our landlord saying that there's going to be some changes. They're doing some renovations as well. And so we thought, okay, this isn't for a couple of years, but we thought maybe we should start looking at some properties. And in the process, you know, we started finding some good spaces, but also have been asked to do some franchising. You know, when are you going to come up to this area where I live? When are you going to be across town over here? And so for us, it was kind of a call to action. Okay, maybe we should be doing a little franchising as well. So in this process, we kind of have been putting together the different formulas on how do we do this seamlessly? How do we do it in a way that doesn't cause a lot of stress and ultimately hinder the client experience that we're always so aware of wanting to deliver to you? And the idea is, first, let's go ahead and try the laser services across the courtyard in the bungalow. See how you like that. Let's get those, you know, that rhythm going. And then sometime early this summer, we're going to be opening up loose lounges, as in light. And that's going to be down on Montana. We're so excited to be down there because that's like beauty, just central. Everything is there when it comes down to beauty and self-care and wellness. So we really do love that whole area and the folks down there. And we're super excited to be a part of that. We're going to be moving all laser services that direction as well. So that means a lot more aesthetics are going to be happening down on Ocean in our current location, at least for the next couple years until we have to move. Now, what does that mean in reference to aesthetics? We're going to be bringing in a lot more injectables. I'm super excited about this whole process. Let me just share with you, because when we first started out, you know, this is about my 8th spa, so I've been working on, and so, you know, over the years and so on, you've had a lot of, you know, people in that mix. I've had a lot of people saying, you know, I can do aesthetics, I can do injectables. Just because they should doesn't mean, or they can doesn't mean they should. That's a given. So we are super careful about who we, you know, invite to do these services. Dr. Sarabin doesn't let just anybody inject. We're super blessed to be, you know, working with a couple of amazing nurses that are not only aesthetic, you know, injectable nurses, but they're actually second generation, which means their parents also do it. That means they've been raised on these types of principles, and they know the industry, and they understand the value of going low and slow, not blowing things up, not over injecting, not overdoing the treatments, not giving people too much too soon. These are very, very strong principles that we are super careful that we're minding, because, you know, the idea is that we want you to always look natural. And so in this process, we've taken a really long time to bring, you know, full-on aesthetics on board. We wanted to make sure that it was done right. And we also wanted to make sure that we had the latest in technology and all of the different support, you know, materials and treatments to back that up. You know, a little skin tightening here, a little bit more there, you know, things that really do matter in our well-being, and for us to always look our best, we want to make sure we deliver on that. So you're going to see a lot more of those types of services, maybe some new faces, folks that we're training up, and folks that maybe have come to us with a little bit of background that we feel that we can comfortably, you know, raise up in the right way that we feel, you know, are going to take really good care of the clients. And overall, you know, you're going to kind of be watching our growth as we go along, but ultimately we want to make sure that we communicate to you. We're doing it for you. We want you to feel absolutely like this is your home. This is where you get to really come in, feel the best experience and the attention and the things that matter to you. Those things matter to us. And as we're going along, we're even going a step further, and we're going to be developing another season of our Flash podcast. So you'll be hearing more about the treatments and how they play out. A lot of you have questions about that and want to really understand how these different treatments work together. What should you do? Who's doing it? You know, we touch on celebrity trends, all kinds of fun stuff on our Flash podcast. So tune into that. That'll be premiering, I believe, middle to the end of April. And it is on iTunes. You can download it. You can download our first season from last year as well. Super fun stuff. And then we're also going to be documenting a brand new series of our growth and our move and our new hiring process and all the great things that we have going on our YouTube channel. It's going to be so much fun to really capture these moments. A lot of drama in there, guys. We're not going to sugarcoat it. It's a tough world. Aesthetics in LA is never an easy transition to get into. There's a lot of like, am I good for this? Who's going to hate me? Who's going to love me? Those types of, moments. And then when you're building out new spaces and things like that, you never know what's going to happen. So we thought, why not share this with our amazing clients, get a little bit more of that, interaction with you guys, get a chance to really share the stories behind the scenes. And so watch for that YouTube channel. It's going to be called Santa Monica Heights, and we're going to be sharing all the ins and outs. So excited for like the summer and the things that are coming up and the folks that we're going to be working with as well, and ultimately bringing that all to you guys. Thank you again for your support, and please reach out to me personally if you have any questions or any concerns or want to have, any kind of involvement in some of these projects, future franchises, any of that kind of stuff. I'm always here to support and help. We have a lot of folks that are really coming to us with these types of, fun just interests, and we love teasing it out and really figuring out, how we can all work together. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.